This is the Live For You podcast, a podcast built for creators to express themselves, discuss their purpose, and why they are on their quest to serve in this world. My name is Isaiah Olami, and I'm a creator, life coach, and here to serve my mission. Join me on this journey to bring more positivity in this world and helping others understand the true definition of living for you.
What's up, world? This is Isaiah Olami.
Your boy Meech.
K Lockett here.
It's the Live For You podcast, man. This is episode 1.
Let's get it, man. I'm excited.
I'm amped, man.
Glad to be here.
I'm really amped, man. I'm excited, man. We're going to be bringing a lot of great content, a lot of great information to all of our viewers, everyone watching. This is great, man. I'm happy everyone is going to dive into the space. It's going to be a lot of real, authentic, genuine conversation that we're about to engage in, man. So,
I hope
so I'm excited to finally have this launch this, and let's get to it, man. Today we're gonna be just discussing.
What's today? Thursday? Saturday. Oh shoot! Look at me. I'm already
Where is Meech?
Where have you been, bro?
Wait, today's Saturday the 3rd, right?
Today's
the 3rd.
Saturday
So
the 3rd.
the first episode, November the 3rd of 2018.
Wow,
November 3rd.
That's a dangerous date.
that is a dangerous date,
Put that on
man.
the road.
Put it in stone right now.
That is a dangerous date, but
For the rest of our lives.
you know, we're gonna be talking today about the phrase "I'm going to make it," right? So I was telling Meech and Ken, we either have said this many times or I've heard someone say this before, like, "Yo, no matter what, I'm making it. I just gotta make it."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When we're younger, whether it's within sports or whether it's within jobs, whatever it is, we hear someone say, "Yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna make it." So like when you guys when you have heard someone say that or when you have said that, like, just kind of explain the background, you know what I'm saying, the story, like what propelled you to be like, "Yo, I'm making it regardless."
For me, I would have to point out it's about like where you come from. You know, how you grow up.
Chill out, LeBron.
Just no, seriously.
No.
Just a kid from the Akron.
You know, the things that you go through as a child, you want to get out of that space, and making it is that ultimate motivator. You know what I'm saying? That's the dream, that's the goal, the idea that you want to see. Like, you see it, but you're trying to get there.
Okay.
My view of it is just more so. My initial thought is like, unhappiness of your current status, like currently where you're at. So to me, it's just kind of like you want to progress. If you're saying that in the moment, when I hear that, I'm just thinking like, how are they feeling right now? So I'm more, of course, towards that.
So what happens if you're going through life years because usually for me, let me just quickly explain, as I was younger, kind of like to piggyback off what Kenny was saying, it kind of came from when I was younger, you know what I mean, like taking care of my family, my brothers, my sister, and just wanting to be in a situation where they don't have to work anymore. That's what making it means to me, you know what I mean? But what if you get to a point where you say you're gonna make it, but you know, life happens, right?
Yeah.
The reality is not everyone gets to the point where they want to be in.
Which sounds like we're talking financially a little bit. That's if you're thinking about it. The way it sounds like this conversation is it's like, right?
It did lean.
Okay, it did lean
a little small
to financially
like that.
Yeah.
So let's go back then.
No. I think you can keep on harping on that.
But like, so why
did you think it like that?
Well, I guess it's different for me because everyone's situation is different. My dad, right, has been working in the same job, same company for like over 25 plus years. And I know if I was to be in a position, or if I was to help him out, you know, so he can like get to a point where he can just like, you know, be content with really like, oh man, look what my son's doing.
Do you think your father's not content?
I think my father's content, but I think he can be much happier. You know what I mean? I think if I was to ultimately, when I say make it, like help, like you said, financially help them get into a pretty good position. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to. The reality is, I don't want to see. I want my pops to be like, oh yeah, I just bought some real estate here. I bought this. I bought that. Or I'm doing this. And I know he probably would be like, don't worry about it. But in my mind, I'm like, oh no, I have to help you out. You know what I mean? Like I have to, like put you in a position where you can
be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my like world, I'm thinking that. He's probably not thinking that, but I'm thinking that.
In your world, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest thing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in your world. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. So, but like I was gonna say, but the reality is not everyone makes it, I guess, right? But now we're thinking deep with this, because what does make it mean? Because you brought up a good point. You said financially,
But that's what other ways?
Isn't
what other ways?
Other ways of making it?
I was gonna say, like, I don't mean to cut you off, but I was gonna say, like, happiness. You know, just making it with your love life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those could be two separate things, like your happiness and your love life.
Exactly.
Yep.
But I mean, also financial gain. That's what we strive for as human beings, as people on this planet. But that's not everything that matters. It's not everything.
So
you can make it.
I just had a question that came to my mind real quick. So you said financial gain, right? So do you think financial gain, as in the term making it, is more significant than making it within happiness? So if I'm like, yeah, I made it, I'm rich, or if I'm like, yo, I made it, I'm happy, which one do you think is more valuable? You know
Well, I mean, I think it's true when we hear.
Can you be? My bad to keep cutting you off. Can you have money and be like, yo, I'm good, or can you be like, yo, like, I'm happy and not be financially like which one's more valuable? You see where I'm coming from?
I see your question. Do you have something?
I mean, that's a question for you. I can answer after.
I see your direction, but I think it's true when they say money is the root of all evil. Like, you can get all this money and gain money, but you're stuck focusing on the process of getting the money. Like, you're not enjoying living that life of abundance and having money here and there. You know.
Yeah.
You're so consumed in, I gotta get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta get it. You know what I mean? So, and I think happiness, just and having peace with yourself, and just being free mentally and everything, that's more important than just having a lot of money.
And I mean, for me, it was also like, that was how I felt about it too. Like, I seen where you were drifting, so that's why I said money, because I'm like, it's always presented to us that way. By just our peers. So our peers is all out there making their money, and it's just like they throw it in your face. Like, I have this, that, and the third. You can too. But I honestly, I think with my experience being involved in just like making money, being like now doing this for a year, and being involved in doing it full time, like I'm an adult, right?
Yeah.
And I'm making the money, but I think I have a different perception of making it. Because if I told my story to a sophomore in like high school, they're probably like, "Oh, he's living, he's getting it all because he's making money. He got a paycheck every 2 weeks."
Yeah, man.
You know, but they don't know what comes with that. Because money is very evil. Money is very evil and man-made. So it's just like, I have stipulations now. It's like, we're gonna give you money, but now you gotta pay us $500 for this.
Not to be like what did I say, the devil's advocate or whatever, but like when it comes to money, why is it that we see it that way? Like, oh, money is evil. Like, why can't we see it like, yeah, money helps people who are starving. Money helps people who have less. How come we can't see it like that? How come it's always associated with money is evil? Is it because like on TV, I don't know, like reality stars or whatever it is, they face issues with, I don't know, when they have a lot of money, drugs and stuff. I mean, does our opinion get tarnished because of what we see, or is it a fact as money evil? You know what I mean? Like, why is it like that? Because I've heard it all my life. I always heard, yeah, money's the root of all evil. Money's evil. But it's like, yeah, you can. You know, I mean, being happy is obviously really important, but you gotta get some cheese too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, absolutely. I mean,
I would say it's cultural, man. Honestly, in my opinion, it's cultural because you know, us three, we're all African American. Yeah. And I think it's what we've kind of seen. We've grown accustomed to growing up. It's like, see,
No, I feel you, man.
I just lost it here. I lost it. I lost it though. I did lose it.
So okay, so I'm gonna just piggyback and say
All
right. So that's gonna happen a lot. So I'm gonna piggyback and say, huh?
We're moving
on. So I'm gonna piggyback to say that I think so like money itself, like the idea of money is kind of like skewed and like told us in a certain way. okay, you need to have finances to get certain things, to obtain and acquire certain things that humans want you to have. Like, there's a lot of people out there that probably never won't want to live in a house. There probably is people. There's probably people that exist that like don't want a home. Yeah. But when you're like expressed and told, okay, owning property cheaper than this, and the third, like it's necessary. Like there's always some type of direction you get pushed in. Yeah. So I think like I get money will come my way, but then a person, a human being it's like it's circulating. Yeah. So like I get money, I work, get my money, and then someone else is gonna come because they're working and they need their money, so they take my money. And it's just kind of like, damn, like I worked for this too. It's confusing to me because it's like I can make my money and then some electricity bill will come and then they're like, we need our money. And it's like we need our money, and then it's just like kind of a never-ending cycle. It's weird.
Somebody's always paying the next man.
Yeah. It's always like circular flow of just like cash flow, like in a sense.
Yeah. Like, all right, so I saw a while ago, right? You know how Drake came out with that video, God's Plan, where he was just like.
Also, that was not his money. Just want to say that.
Oh, it wasn't?
That was not his money.
Oh, damn. What?
That was not his money.
I'm misinformed.
That was his music video shoot money. So his like record company provided that. So I think it's like $5 million.
But could he have like benefited off of that though? Could it like have gone straight to him though? Or was it his choice? Or was it just like whose choice was it to?
I don't know. With Drake Cloud, probably was his choice.
You know what I mean? Like whoever.
It was like budget's money. So that's what you're saying.
At the end of the day, it's budget. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's the video shoot money.
Like he just like the way they just. Giving things out, man, and scholarships and funds and all that stuff, man. I like seeing that, man. I like seeing a lot of that stuff. Not like the stuff that is shown on social media where someone's taking thousands of dollars and putting it in the toilet and flushing it. You know what I mean? Like, what purpose does that serve? But no, man. So like, with that term, I guess how it resonated with me was just I was just listening to this motivational speaker, Les Brown, and he was just talking about how. When his back is against the wall, when he's failing, when things are tough, when he's facing all these adversities, he's gonna make it. Like he was like, I'm going to make it. It just gave me mad chills. So like, I just really wanted to harp and talk about that. But with making it, with the mentality of making it, right? You have like doubts. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That comes with doubts. Like damn, like what if? What if I don't make it? What if I don't, like all those promises that I kept, what if those don't come to fruition? You know what I mean? Like, so how do you stay afloat? How do you stay sane, knowing like, man, like this might not be it. This might not go through. You know what I mean?
Like, well, I think the root of it has to be the doubt itself. You got to first figure out why you're doubting yourself. So, say you go into a new situation, a new job.
Yep.
Right. You going in there and you immediately have a cloud of expectations above you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now it's like, am I really this person that I thought I was going into this new job? It's just an instant thought. Like, but what's the fear? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is the fear when you step into something new? Where does it come from? Where does it originate?
I think the unknown, maybe.
The unknown, fear of the unknown.
Because I mean,
like why?
Yeah, because a lot of people are fearless. I think the successful people and the people, and not saying successful again financially. Like I'm just saying successful people that are living their lives to what they want, right? And it's just kind of, I think those people are fearless, and you have to go through adversity anywhere. Mm-hmm. So are you gonna play it safe and still go through adversity, or are you gonna go shoot your shot, do what you want to do to the full extent? But that's the thing, like you might hinder back. Because you do speak, I believe it's people, very oriented around people. So if you want to get somewhere and then you've had some fear, I think you start breaking it down. Like, who am I around? Yeah. What do I feed myself with? Like, spiritually, mentally, physically, food-wise, like everything. Yeah. Everything plays out. So I think when you think like that, it's like, are you the best you right now?
So how do you cope? How do you guys cope with fear? Like when you find situations where you're like, man, I think I'm afraid to do this. Or I think I don't know why I'm feeling fearful, but I'm afraid. Like, how do you guys cope with fear? How do you, like, what do you do?
Kenny does nothing. God damn. I don't feel fear.
That's not what I was saying.
I'm never fearful.
I was gonna say that for me personally, what I do, I just really like to write my goals and try to rewrite them. Just literally sketching them down, writing it down, keeping it with me. just to give me that visual representation of like, yo, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
This is where I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
It's in your mind, so just take that step. Like, it's called faith for a reason.
You're
you
right,
gotta have
man.
faith in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. For me, man, honestly, with fear, and I think I started to realize this. I recently realized this, but I've been doing this for a long time. Like when I'm afraid of something, when I'm really like fearful of something, is weird. Like I feel like I gravitate towards it more. You know what I mean? Like whether it's like Coach Silva or Coach Dean saying, "Hey, man, you can't shoot the ball," or whatever. Like I'm afraid to shoot, but I'm gonna work on my jump shot so like I can be a shooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like when I'm afraid of something, it's like I gravitate towards it more. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, like this thing's holding me back, but I'm gonna approach it. I'm gonna like be a beast at whatever it is that's keeping me back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's weird. Like I'll be afraid of something, but like I'll harp on the fear and like I'll gravitate towards it. I don't know if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
No, I mean I think that metaphor is perfect for you, because I mean everybody's different. So I know I'm very people oriented. So like I would need advice. Like I would go and talk to people, get advice, see their point of views, because I might feel things that are right, some things that they say might be wrong, and it might help my thinking. So I'm very people oriented.
That's cool.
I'm that way specifically.
That's cool, man. And then another thing I wanted to bring up too was real quick, Meech and I went to an event at UConn. It was a Mingy Zingy event, and it was a really, really nice wellness event that was very like real, right? Like, a lot of people showing, telling stories about what they're going through.
A lot of black energy.
Their mental health, everything. Like everyone was really like telling their story, you know. And there was one lady in particular who was telling a story about how she is, you know, she's always you know, like getting good grades. She's always doing well at her job, but she started to realize that she was being micromanaged. I guess like people just kept telling her, "Oh, do this, do that. Oh, I want you to do this, do this, do this." And she came to the realization, like, man, like everyone keeps telling me what to do, but myself. Like everyone wants me to live a certain way, but myself. And then she came to the realization that, all right, you know, like I have to take control because people are taking control of me.
Yeah.
And then and as she was talking, man, she just like was like going in and really was like, you know, like the energy, you know what I mean? Everyone really kind of felt what she was saying. And it's like, at what point do you really like step in and be like, man, like, okay, work, pause, and like when can you be able to be like, all right, like I'm taking initiative, I'm doing what I want to do. Like when do you reach that? You know what I mean? That's tough, right?
I'm just gonna say this. I think, and this is my opinion, I think personally it takes a little bit of selfishness. There's times in your lives where you really gotta go get what's yours, like what's rightfully yours. And if you're allowing other people, like if you have thoughts, your own thoughts, and you're allowing people around you to slow you down or hold you back from having your thoughts, you're never going to develop properly. That's what I'm trying to say. You're never going to develop if you focus on the other guy instead of your own values, your own thoughts, your mindset. How you going to take off? You know what I'm saying?
I know that someone like her, I guarantee you that her family is like, she has a really good family. Yeah. And a deep family. The only reason why I say that, because when you have a big family, and I could relate to that, is that I'm 110% could say I feel micromanaged. 110%. 110%. But I think a big reasoning to that dilemma is having a family, like having that deep rapport family that always holds each other accountable. So you get a lot of cosign for things that you do. Yeah. If you do certain things, it's like you get approval, or you get denial and rejection, and you get spoken to and said that was wrong, this and the third. Yeah. Compared to probably like, you know, like someone like you were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like you have you and your mother, like you're saying, you know what I'm saying, like you and your parents split, so it's kind of like, and you have no siblings like that, right? So it's just kind of like, I have to, if I make a move, two of my siblings are going to question me, like out the gate, you know? So I think that's hard, and you kind of carry that